It's week 6 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the AFC West. It's gonna be a good one, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you, and we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. He wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Here's a run going left. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They motion the slot man left. Back to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
the defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
We're all set to kick this one away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The visitors' offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. On first down, here's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. 3rd and 6. McCarthy from the gun here on in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To the outside, catch made by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's powerful running. Lowers the shoulder and picks up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now McCarthy. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll motion over Flowers. Here comes the jet sweep. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one, and they'll start 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I will be right back after this. 2nd and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good, and his guys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Has completed to Douglas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
That's interference. Defense.
So the move is for the field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Tua Tagovailoa with a touchdown throw. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now a give up the middle, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down, 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. 14 yards on that pass play there, and that will be a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's McCarthy. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Here's a run, and this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense make their way out to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. A throw on the move is caught.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Complete to Sam Laporta. First down at the 39-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's the pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Let's go. possession that they just stole.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And a short pickup to about the 30. Second down and 8. Up the middle they go. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And now the punting unit will come up. Important punt here in this tie game late. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too
Still
far,
first down.
and it draws the flag. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Here's McCarthy. There's that man again. Another catch.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Back to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. He'll drop to throw. Now a loose football. The defense has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified.
The previous play is under review.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. That one knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. We'll see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. This is first and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Laporta. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Back to the air one more time. Off he goes. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. And now here comes the punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.